I did not bring my tripod, but we're in the spot of the other day. If you recognize the spot. Well, I'm here to talk about something specific. Let's see if I can make sense today. What's important is that I come as myself, heart forward, confidence forward, who I really am at a soul level, just coming forward, you know? My mind is here too, signing off, or signing in. Well, confidence. So, a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks max, someone just passed by. I understood that each chakra or energetic center can talk to each other with its own language. And they can communicate, of course, using this energetic center. So it first started with the mind. I don't call this a third eye. I call it the mind, just for the purpose of this. That's how I connect with that area of my head. The mind started communicating with the heart. Kind of makes sense because it's the middle ground. Isn't that beautiful? And I guess you could call it a meditation. It was just a very deep moment with myself where I felt like my mind and my heart were falling in love with each other. And in turn, I just got a really sweet message. Wait, I need to pause. Okay, I replied. What a sweet message. Okay. I'm gonna use that energy to give me strength to make this. So, that being said, my solar plexus started speaking today. It's almost like its own person, okay? It's almost like I am in every energetic center, and every single one of them, it's its own little person, which its own little personality. And that my solar plexus is so jaded. I have been anxious and feeling shame, fear of being reproached, always like on edge, always expecting someone to come and like bite me or something, or tell me off, or tell me how I'm doing something wrong, or tell me that I'm not doing enough here or there. I'm always waiting for that, and that's all stored in my solar plexus. So that's one part of it. Another part of it is that because of that lack of confidence, it's almost like my solar plexus being off, almost like it being like in its shell. The mind has been almost trying to take the solar plexus job of being confident and being good at decision making, but the mind doesn't have that ability. The mind can hold knowledge and structure, like piece things together, be like, this is logically like this, or what if we put this and this and this together to create this. That's what the mind does. The mind is a builder, not a decision maker. It cannot know things. It's just almost like the mind thinks, the throat communicates, the heart feels, and the solar plexus knows. And because the mind doesn't ever really know something, the mind can tell you, okay, so based on the information that I have, this should be the best. But then the heart is like, I am not quite sure I like that. And that's where you need the solar plexus to know this is what we want to do. Like, I am sure, like, this is who I am. This is what I want to wear today. This is the perfume that I like. These are the shoes I want to put on. This is how, like, being confident enough to even run as far as you want to do, as far as you want, because I am understanding right now, specific moment, that all that strength, yes, comes from the heart, but also comes from the solar plexus space. For example, the mind can make a plan. Like, today we're going to run for 30 minutes, and then we're going to do weights. If the solar plexus isn't signing off on this plan, you're probably not going to be able to complete it. Why? Because then you get to the gym, and it turns out that it's full as fuck. And that makes you uncomfortable. And then that's where the solar plexus needs to step in and say, The solar plexus today, the phrase has been fake it till you make it. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run like I run all the time, and I'm gonna do this 30 minutes, even though I'm feeling anxious. You know, if the solar plexus isn't, as I said again, signing off on the plan, the mind can say whatever it wants. The same with the heart. The mind can say whatever it wants, but you need to be confident enough to, I don't like the word push through, but it works, to push through and get the plan done. Because the solar plexus brings in the excitement. That's what I've been processing today. So I noticed myself doing the fake it till you make it, because that doesn't work with the heart. The heart cannot fake absolutely anything, and I was trying to do everything from the heart. The heart can't fake anything. The heart knows what it wants. It doesn't change its mind. But the solar plexus is almost like if you're gonna run a marathon, you gotta run it with the solar plexus, not with the heart. You know what I mean? Like, heart is more purpose, solar plexus maybe more day to day. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that my chakras were having a chat, and today at the gym, I noticed that I could push through a little bit more. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And instead of being like, oh my God, I need more paper towel, and I don't want to walk back because everyone's gonna look at me, and I'm like, no, just go get paper towel. But almost like for the ones that need that, like, energy, you know, where to put your energy, like, understand that part like I do. Just like taking action out of the solar plexus rather than out of the heart or the mind. And that just got me like, yeah, sure. And it felt a lot easier. Now, something that I want to add here. My solar plexus feels jaded. It's so hurt. My confidence, my just like main character energy has been kicked from childhood. And then I proceeded to do that to myself later on in life. And now I am learning what it is to be confident. Also learning what it is to be confident within my body. That has been such a big part to be able to get here. To understand that I just have a different body from everyone else. Like, some girls look like that, some other girls look like that, and I look like this. And just starting to accept that feels really good. Feels really warm and cozy. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so pretty. Yeah, like, I look at myself, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I would like to have rounder hips, or whatever, skinnier arms, or whatever the fuck. Or flatter tummy, or whatever. And then I think, wait. Like, I see it from a third party perspective of, like, someone falling in love with me, with everything of, like, falling in love with the shape of me, and then me saying shit like, I would like to change this or change that. It's like, no, I love you exactly how you are. Like, please do not change anything. You are my muse. So, I think that's all I have to say. Do I have anything else to say? I have these little rocks that represent each chakra. And then I have other rocks that I throw. And then whatever, like, wherever they land are the chakras or chakra that I need to focus on, or that just the universe is focusing on with me. Co-creation. And all of them basically, like, there are 4 rocks fell on the solar plexus. And then one kind of fell in the heart space, kind of, but it was more towards the solar plexus. That was kind of crazy. And then everything that has happened today with the solar plexus speaking to me. I'm getting a call. I love talking about this. Talk later.